The dawn of a new day, a lot more has come to light regarding the Ripple and SEC hearing. Fortunately, the date on which Ripple has the best chance of winning the case has leaked. After waiting for over 4 years, it may now be our time. I assure you this will not be missed. Pros in the cryptocurrency market predict that XRP could reach a price of costing $25,000. So enough with the small talk, let's get down to brass tacks. The Ripple Labs SEC lawsuit has once again become a hot topic. The battle for Ripple coin or XRP is far from over, and the crypto community should take note. Court of Appeals Judge Analisa Torres met judgment that selling XRP on public exchanges does not constitute selling securities was upheld, and the SEC chose not to appeal. There will be no quiet resolution to the case. Ripple and the SEC recently asked the judge to conclude the case and finalize the penalties, but the judge denied their requests. Instead of putting an end to the legal drama, this ruling just prolongs it. Has come to represent the overall confusion surrounding digital assets in terms of regulation. Rooted in Ripple's choice to question a fundamental question, when does a badge no longer provide protection, lies the latest development. Ripple recently sent a new letter responding to that question, which Crypto Sensei tweeted about. No, it's more than a more transparent framework which Ripple is attempting to create has the potential to alter the future of cryptocurrency regulation. Many other projects may be able to avoid being impacted by the SEC's regulations solely due to their origins, if they can prove that a token's nature changes over time. The deadline for the SEC to provide a decision to the Court of Appeals is June 16th. Case study report. This date may hold significant value as stated in the XRP report. What the Commission does with penalties now may indicate their future approach to crypto enforcement. Even though the final outcome is uncertain, XRP supporters are putting up a strong fight against the spread of misinformation online. On X, someone said that XRP lacks institutional power and sufficient legal clarity. Furthermore, they insisted that, unlike Bitcoin, it is not held by U.S. reserves and has zero bearing on the way central banks are creating digital currencies. An XRP-supporting lawyer named Bill Morgan quickly replied to that post, solidifying his position as one of Ripple's most vocal legal advocates. He went on to say that XRP is already not a security because of a previous ruling. In addition, Morgan emphasized that future cases will still consider what some refer to as dicta from the finding. This clarifies the law. Now all parties involved need to do is acknowledge it. Despite everything that is all the hype, a major victory for Ripple remains the court's ruling. No other court has reversed Judge Torres's ruling that XRP is not necessarily a security, and no government agency has successfully challenged it. Therefore, Judge Torres's decision remains valid. As June 16th draws near, the primary legal acknowledgement of XRP's status remains unchanged, despite the fact that discussions regarding fines and regulations persist. A lot of people in the cryptocurrency community are keeping their fingers crossed for Ripple's future and for the U.S. government's future token classification. The launch of new projects, the trading of tokens, and the impact of regulations on growth in the space are all susceptible to the outcomes of the upcoming events. This goes beyond a single token for one oligarch. The court case may still be ongoing, but XRP holders and crypto enthusiasts alike are already discussing the new regulations. Instead of giving up, crypto experts are ramping up their efforts. It doesn't concern them because they still have hope. A lot of people believe that this legal dispute is actually paving the way for something incredibly significant. Now, some of the most courageous individuals in the industry are declaring, many are predicting rapid growth for Ripple's XRP, and I can assure you that their predictions will surprise you. You can tell that money is coming your way with just one tweet from Jack the Rippler. It appears like a lot of people are betting big on XRP right now, and the market is showing signs of that. Tension is on the rise according to the data. After 181 days of bearish bidders, there will be a major relocation according to a Minix, and it will not be subtle. The situation was heightened when analyst Steph tweeted that XRP requires a bounce immediately. All across the crypto world, people are hearing this call. The focus of some is on the chart's lights, while that of others is far more distant. A prominent crypto wealth mentor and financial planner is known for having a very upbeat and influential voice. A recurring theme in her advice is, don't wait to put money in, spend money now. In addition to being an educator, she is also a crypto investor. She made $400 from $100 she put into XRP when it was worth $25. She would barely get 50 tokens for $100 these days. This exemplifies the strength of cumulative gains, and not only is the object climbing her point easy to see, but it only gets worse the longer you wait. Jones isn't the lone voice in this confusion. In her opinion, XRP's price per token has the potential to rise even beyond $100 in the future. According to the XRP governor, the next bull run will be the largest one yet, and he also made the incredible prediction that XRP will shake a $1,000 crypto market in the near future. May sound far-fetched to some, but those who have faith in Ripple's practical applications, institutional partnerships, and increasing demand, particularly in the international payments industry, do not consider it impossible. The most unsettling estimate is that each XRP will be worth $25,000. This, according to Finance Bro, came from anonymous experts. However, in the cryptocurrency market, the distinction between vision and fantasy can be blurred due to the effects of time and returns. However, waiting is a common thread among all the wild forecasts. A wise man once said, "Patience can make you money, but money can't buy it." That was Rob Cunningham. They have anecdotes like Hillard's to bolster their claims. In return for his $100, he received 769 XRP, which is more than 15 times its current value. He claims that he was successful not because he followed fads, but because he believed in the process and did his homework. Meanwhile, he chuckled and joked, saying, "If XRP ever goes crazy, I won't say I told you." This was in response to the rising tensions on the internet. Many long-term investors share this sentiment. They too have endured false positives, SEC lawsuits, and bearish cycles in the hopes of finally getting their chance. To succeed in cryptocurrency, you need to be there early and keep going when the going gets tough. Naturally, that isn't all Ripple has going for it. Solely progress. Preparations are underway at major financial institutions for its covert takeover of the global banking system. The number of use cases is increasing, and the system's stability is improving. Not only is this not empty rhetoric, it is a massive indicator that prices will rise. I can assure you that what is about to transpire will astound you. Significant shifts are occurring in the global monetary system, and XRP, Ripple's cryptocurrency, is here to stay. Along with it, it is becoming the flow. It is not a coincidence that the materials for integrating Ripple and Earthport list SWIFT and XRP as payment methods. This indicates that their objectives are highly congruent with the fundamental framework of international banking. We are now discussing a real cryptocurrency, not just an altcoin for speculation, concerning a digital asset that is being integrated into the foundation of the global payment system. Another crypto researcher brought this to light by pointing out that Ripple's documentation